Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you, today's video is going to be very short and straight to the point. So you know those braided wigs that you see, right, that look so fine from afar, and then when you come close you can see the harsh lines. Now these harsh lines are what make the braided wig look very unrealistic. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can actually vent in a vertical line and still make it look very natural, even if it's not human hair. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you what you'll be needing as a beginner, or what you need to make this ventilation. This is my ventilating needle. They sell it in the market. You can just go to any shop where they sell things for braided wig or things for wigs and ask them for a ventilating needle. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to be using this is attachment. This is in color 2. Now I'm using color 2 because color 2 is a very natural color. It almost looks like human hair. Okay, the color is not that dark, it's not that, very very dark that you see that, okay, maybe like color 1 is dark, but this color 2, if you can get it in the market, you can actually use it as a beginner for your closures. Now I have my mannequin head. This is my mannequin head. This is a normal mannequin head. This is not a canvas head. This is just like the normal cheap one that you can get around 4-5 or so. So as a beginner, if you're looking at starting ventilation, you can go for this cheap, mannequin head. Okay, it accepts. Okay, so this is a close-up video of what I'm showing you. I've already started. This is a 4x4 closure. I got it like this at the market. You can get a yard and then maybe measure 4x4 like with your tape. But I've already, marked out my boxes because this is for a braided wig. So I've already marked out my boxes, and then you can see that at the middle part I gave 2 line spacing. Now for ventilation, you also need to space it. If you're doing this vertical ventilation, you need to space it to show, like, to mimic the lines that you see when somebody makes her hair. Okay, you know that there are those straight lines that you see that those braiders cut. So we are trying to like mimic it in this particular kind of ventilation. So I gave 2 line spacing at the middle here. If you can see, 2 line spacing for the middle, and at the sides too. At the sides, you can see that I also gave 2 line spacing. And then for your ventilation, when you start, you go 1 hole and then skip 1 hole. Then you vent the next hole. You do 1 hole, skip 1 hole, and vent the next hole. So I'm going to be showing you how to get this natural look, how I filled up this box. That is what I'm going to be showing you in this video, how to make it look natural like this. Okay, so let's get right into it. Stop it. Okay, so that you'll be able to ventilate. This is a very important step. You have to bend your hair like this. So let's get right into the ventilation.
Okay guys, so I decided to do a voiceover for this part because the background noise was just too much. Okay, so after mapping out the box where you want to fill up, you go to the next line and then you ventilate wherever you see a space, like you're ventilating in between, ventilating on 1 hole, skipping 1 hole, and going to the next hole until you fill out that line. That's how you're going to ventilate the box to make it look very natural. So why you see most of these braids looking very unrealistic is because of the spaces that they keep in between. Like the spaces, they skip one line and go to the next line, so when you come close you see that the braided wig is not looking natural. But this particular method will make your braided wig, even if it's a vertical method, it will make your braided wig look very very natural. As you can see, I'm not skipping any line, I'm filling it out, but not in a way to make it look that bulky. I'm just filling the spaces in between, ventilating on in 1 hole and skipping the next hole, going to the next available space and ventilating on that space too. So you can see how I'm going about it. This is like a close-up view for you. So when you ventilate like this, people won't even know you're wearing a wig. They'll be like, are you sure this is a wig? Because of how natural the closure parts would be looking. I'm going to be posting a wig I made using this pattern. Then you see how natural and how realistic it looks. And it's not even human hair. Okay, so you can give your clients a budget friendly wig and still make them have that feeling of somebody asking them like, are you sure this is a wig? You understand, that kind of thing. So this is how I ventilate to avoid harsh lines. This is how I ventilate. I think I'm almost at the end of this particular box. So this is me just picking 2 strands. Don't pick more than 2 strands. If not, it's going to be very, very bulky and full. So just make sure that you maintain that 2 strands. As you can see, I'm done. You can see how it's looking very fine and natural. Okay, this is how it's going to look. And I skipped 2 lines in between, like for the pattern and for the sides, to give it this natural look. Like when braiders make your hair, you know the lines they always draw. We are imitating that on this our braided wig. So on our braided wig closure, so you can see how it's going to look. This is how it's looking, and this is a wig I made using this pattern. You can see how natural it is. Like, it's just like I made it on this